everyone. Guess what time it is?
God, I'm gonna bleed out soon.
Alright, so if you haven't guessed so far, we are back at the Hunted Part 1. If you recall, prior we ran through this challenge pretty well. We got almost right to the end and had some things break. Not quite our way and didn't quite cross the finish line. So we're back at it. We're going to try and knock this one off, get it out of our way today. This is actually my third time, so I had the episode that I completed with or the run through that I completed with you guys prior that ended unfortunately, and then this is actually my second time redoing it. I went ahead and I ran through the challenge in a couple episodes, and something happened in my export where I lost about I don't know, 20-25 minutes worth of footage. So it really just didn't make sense to post it in chunks. So unfortunately, it was a pretty good run. I think I got done in a little over 3 days, little under 4, and got through with the challenge. So I have completed it once now, but unfortunately, I just don't have the record of that to show you. So we're going to do it again and make sure I get everything recorded properly this time. So thanks for being here. Appreciate all the support I've gotten on the channel so far. If you're new here or haven't done so yet, I would just recommend you to go ahead and subscribe. You can actually do that right here from the video itself by clicking the button in the right hand bottom corner. And that way you'll kind of keep up to date with any of the new content I'm putting out. And obviously it definitely helps me a lot. So let's get through this so we can move on to part 2. So let's get this place looted really quick. I don't want the spray paint. Take the accelerant, the stem, the cloth. See what we got in here. Some soup. Alright, and of course the distress pistol. Pretty quintessential part of this challenge because it's our only deterrent to the bear. It's all we really have to turn him back from taking us down a few charges, so definitely got to have that. And is that it? We got everything? Nope.
Hope nobody
Nice, good start. I actually made it through the last time without having to start a fire at all, which was kind of crazy to me. So I had enough water and food. I moved quick enough that I wasn't ever really in too much danger of starving or dying of thirst or anything along those lines. So we'll try and do that again. We'll see if I can nail it twice in a row. All right, I think we've searched everything. Oh, I always forget this first aid kit. After doing this challenge a couple times now, I always forget that first aid kit. Okay, let's see what we picked up for clothing. Wow, we don't have any pants. That's a hell of an outfit we got going. And vest and a hat. I know we got a hat. Okay, so we need some pants, guys. But first, let's go ahead and throw down the mattress or the bedroll. And time is it? Time of day is it? It's still pretty early, so we'll go ahead and we'll sleep for say like 4 hours. That way we can get some energy back up and warm up before we move on. And I'm pretty much going to kind of keep the same script as what I've tried in the past. It actually worked pretty nicely last time, where I'm going to leave from here, go straight down the side of Skeeter's Ridge, and just kind of bolt over to the Pleasant Valley farmstead. So that's where I'm going from here. I am going to run over, provided that the bear's not like right outside the basement here. I'm going to run over to this other building really quick and see if there was anything that I didn't get just a second ago on the other side. Oh man, he's coming already. Alright. Yep, that's what I wanted, is that pry bar right there, so Let's grab this as fast as we can and head for the cliff before he closes in on us. We're gonna get crazy, bear. You want to get crazy with us? Then come on. I like my chances here, Mr. Quadrupedal. Actually, that would probably make it easier for him to climb, but I can have my moment. Alright, so we're just going to kind of carefully get down this wall. And now we should be able to put some distance between us because he obviously can't follow me this way. I don't know if that's what Hinterland was kind of planning on you doing when they put this one together, or if they wanted you to kind of, you know, go the correct way. And I think there's like a climbing rope one direction, that type of thing. But it seems just to have always worked out for me so far. So yeah, plan is right now to at least get over to the Pleasant Valley Homestead. Is it Farmstead or Homestead? I think I say both about equally, so who knows. Not the end of the world, but yeah. So I want to get over there, search it up, get everything it's got to offer, and then maybe try to get to the barn. That's not the big red barn, but the smaller barn that's kind of on the driveway. Seems like to the homestead, and try and spend the night there. If I don't find any pants though, might be tough to spend the night out there because it is fairly cold. Alright, so let's keep moving. What's the weather like? It's 3 degrees. I'm running around with no pants on. I think I've had worse though. I'm pretty sure one of these times I started with no pants or shirt. So thank goodness for sweatshirts and down vests. Alright, so really I think our only threat right now would be wolves when we get up the hill over here, so we'll keep our eyes open. And let's grab a couple stones just in case we come across any rabbits later where it makes sense to eat one up. The music, it's playing the dramatic music. I always feel like that's a pretty clear indicator that the bear's coming, so I'm not too worried though. I don't know if like it started up there on the ridge and then still just kind of playing it. Oh, it's kind of died off actually. Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. There it is again. Okay, so I do hear the wolves. We should be able to sneak by them. Shouldn't be a problem. And they're probably over here. They like to kind of hang out over here. There's some trees in front of the farm. Let's take a peek. So I don't see any. We definitely heard one, but I don't see any at all, so we're good. Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 out here.
God, yeah, freezing.
Alright, yeah, I know you're cold. Alright, well let's just go ahead and get over here. We're close enough that we can make it. I don't see the bear. So, I think we're good. Let's just go ahead and finish off getting over there. Anything out here? I don't even know if I'll mess with matches in this one now that I've got the fire striker so early. But honestly, it probably wouldn't hurt to at least have one package of like wood matches or something. Alright, so there's some gloves, not the greatest gloves in the world. There's the matches I'm talking about. We got for boots. Usually there's a pair of boots here. Those are pretty rough. We'll see how they compare to the shoes we got on. We could repair them if need be. Man, I'm still cold. Let's put the gloves on. Let's This might be a little better. And there's shirt. Alright, so let's see. Just because we're still actively cold, let's take a look and see. This is better than that. That's... okay, so those are the best we've got. I don't know, this outfit just keeps getting better and better. Poor girl's got to find some pants. Okay, well, that's better. Ooh, nice. Double whammy. Let's go ahead and put those on because I'm still cold, believe it or not. Well, I guess it's pretty easy to believe. I'm not wearing any pants. Alright, that did the trick. So we got some tools. I don't think I'm going to mess with the tools. I really haven't in this challenge to date, just because there hasn't ever been really a scenario where I've needed to fix anything or anything like that. So I'm just going to bypass the tools completely.
I'll take it.
This is probably better than the driving gloves we just found. Okay. So the whetstone, I'm going to leave the whetstone. I don't think we'll need it. If we do, then pity me, but what's these? Oh, I got both of those. Okay. Alright, so I think we've hit everything down here in the basement. How much wood am I carrying? I don't need any more. I'll probably eventually have to drop some anyway, so I'm not going to pick up any more. How am I doing on tinder for fires? Pick up one of these newspapers, because I can break that down into 2 pieces of tinder. Alright, let's go upstairs to the house. And let's focus on the downstairs first. We'll try and loot everything, so let's grab those gloves. Nothing in there. It's a soda. A can opener, that'll be nice to have. Don't think I have one yet. Granola. I mean, if it works out in our favor, then like we could potentially not have to like ever worry about making food. If we find enough and move quickly enough through this challenge, then we grab cedar. I know I said I was done with wood, but we could potentially get through here without ever needing to cook or boil water or anything along those lines. But we'll see. It's been different just about every time so far. And I got some funny stories about the time that I just ran through it. I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before to kind of get back on track after I died in the first recording. So I do have some kind of funny moments from that. That's the biggest bummer to me. Maybe I'll still show them or something eventually, but that was the biggest bummer. Is there was a pretty hilarious moment looking back at it, and once I kind of get to the point where it happened, I'll circle back on it. All right, so let's find all the food we can. Get ourselves in a good way before we head out of here. Not a ton on offer. Take that.
Okay.
Anything? There's usually some wood. I'll take the tinder, but I'm gonna leave the wood. I'm not gonna bother with the matches. I'm confident, guys. Not that they're heavy or anything, but I'm feeling good about my chances. I feel like a champ. Alright, we didn't find a lantern, which is one thing I would have liked to have found in here, but that's okay. I guess we're not done with the house either, but I don't know that I've ever found a lantern upstairs here. Did I already hit all this stuff? I think I did. Yeah, I think we just got that room in the back left. The firearms kit down there. I don't think we'll...
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
We are... Oh, yeah, you can only wear one vest. I may break it down, though, so I'll keep it, and I'll kind of do what I've been doing, and before we leave this building, I'll take some inventory and kind of keep the best things and leave behind what's not necessary. Nothing.
This will come in handy.
I think I've got a couple of those already, but that's okay. And it should just be this. Take them for now. Okay, let's head upstairs. See what we got up here. How am I doing on weight? I am just about over I'm over right now because I'm so tired, but I'm only at 62 pounds. The limit, I think, is 66 until I get the well-fed bonus, which I really think I'll be able to get. I don't plan on starving. So we'll see. Get the socks. I don't know. Did I have socks on? I don't remember. Some cloth. There's a magnifying glass. We'll take it. Probably won't need it, but now I've got 3 methods of starting fire: matches, magnifying glass, and the striker. So I got options. Take the water.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yep, I know. I know, I got you. Okay, we have 2 bottles of antiseptic right now. And if you recall from, I guess really maybe the last episode, not having antiseptic or old man's beard is really kind of what got us in trouble on that one. We, I think, got attacked 2 or 3 times, and we survived each of them, oddly enough, but, and we would have survived the last one. It was just that, actually, you know what? I'm trying to recall exactly. We would have survived the second one, had we had some sort of way to kill the risk of infection, because I had to leave the camp office and go look for some old man's beard or something. I had the bandages that took care of the blood loss and stuff, but without old man's beard or a bottle of antiseptic, I would have died there anyway. So I was pretty low condition, and so I had to force it and go out and look for something to kill the infection risk, and that's where we got in trouble, because we were so low condition. And was it the wolf or the bear that got us? I don't remember. But something did, and we didn't make it, so we're back here starting over. And such is life in the long dark. Okay, so let's search this room, then we'll actually just jump in that bed, I think, and sleep for 2 or 3 hours. And then we'll try and get over to the barn. It's still pretty early. I mean, it's not early in the day, but it's not dark. Probably would be after I slept, though.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We'll take those. Anything under there? Nope. And did I hit that? Nope. More driving gloves. Alright, let's drink some water. Let's take a kind of stock here. Let's eat that, maybe. Drink a little bit of our sodas. I don't know if sodas actually go bad. Like, this is 23%, and I wouldn't hesitate at all about drinking it. I don't know that I've ever really got food poisoning from a bad soda. Alright. So that should do us. Let's go ahead and, like I said, actually before we do that, let's take a look at our inventory. Okay. How long to harvest that? 30 minutes. I'm gonna just drop it. Oh. Drop that. We're gonna... I think everything is gonna pretty much take 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and sleep. We're not that far overweight until I move on to where I need to climb a rope. I don't need to really worry about it, and I can drop some more stuff in the barn, but I want to at least, like I said, get over there on this day before nightfall. At least try and sleep over there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so pretty close to dark. Should be able to wiggle my way out of here. I feel like I know the layout fairly decently. So should be door. Okay. Curtain. Leave farmhouse. Okay. So as long as the bear's not out here, then we should be good to go. Okay. Let's take a look around. No sign of him yet. It's the wrong way, first and foremost. Is that him right there? That's him right there. He's right behind that little embankment right now, in the middle of that road, I think. Unless I'm seeing stuff. Do you guys see it? maybe I'm imagining things. Let's go over this car and we'll search the car and then we'll see if I'm right or wrong, because it looked like he was heading this direction, so. I could just be seeing stuff, you never know. I'm gonna leave the driving gloves. I think I've got plenty at this point. Plenty of, I got like 3 pairs of them and I'm not gonna wear any of them.
Probably useful.
Okay. Just listening for a second. I don't hear him. Nothing. Sounded like a rabbit just got it somewhere. Alright. Let's be brave. Let's be bold. Okay. I'm not so brave. I'm not so bold. Can we get to the car? One thing I need to do is load the flare gun. Not done that yet. Get in. What are you doing? Alright. Man. I really thought that I had found something out the other day when I was in here that you could look around, but let's do this. Let's pass a little bit of time. Can I sleep? What's the consequence for sleeping in here? I'll be a little cold, but I think we'll be okay. For an hour, we should be fine. Alright, let's take a look outside.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
You know what? Out of an abundance of caution, I'm just gonna go back to the farmstead. That's one thing I need to be better about, is not being too aggressive. Chances are we'd make it, but there's always a chance that we wouldn't, so let's just go in and go to sleep. I really want to knock out this challenge so we can get on to something different. Alright, this is going to be more challenging than I thought. Let's go ahead and light a match. Yeah, because I would have been lost forever. Okay. Let's get to the bed. We'll just go ahead and sleep. I'll probably drink some water before I sleep, but other than that, we'll just go to bed for the night and then wake up in the morning and try again. So, water. Let's actually hit some sodas since we got so many. Yeah, let's do one more. And then we should be good to sleep. Okay. So, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours? Let's do 4. It's been working for me. I want to really try and keep moving. So if I have to move at night a little bit, that's fine. Except that I can't see anything. Forgot about that aspect of it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... How tired am I? I'm still tired enough to sleep, so... Let's do 3. We should be fully charged at this point. Nope, still not yet, but I guess we might as well sleep a little bit longer. Goodness, can we get some daylight, please? Alright, let's roll. Actually, I didn't mean to have that pulled out, but that's a reminder. Let's go ahead and load the thing. So I don't get charged by a bear and then hear the dreadful click as it doesn't fire and we get attacked by a bear. Alright. What are we working with here? Alright, no sign of them yet. Let's get to the barn. Keep our eyes peeled on the way over there. I think we're good, but I've been wrong before, so.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Oh yeah, we are pretty thirsty. Alright, no sign of them. Kind of tempting to keep pushing just because of that, but let's get over here. I would like to see what's in here though. I'm trying to think of what all I found ever in this barn and if it's worth checking out. Just drink up the sodas before the water. Feel like oh, yep, there he is. Thanks, rabbits. They're like, oh my god. Unfortunately, he doesn't really get distracted by the rabbits at all. Did I ever change my gloves? I didn't. What am I doing? These are the best shape. Let's check these though.
I think I can use this.
They're in better shape than anything we had. Alright, so I seriously need to do some checking out what I got. Especially because where I'm headed from here is basically across the road that way. There is a climbing rope that takes you up to, what is it called, Signal Hill. There's a radio tower that's at the top of the kind of cliffs over there that has a control hut beneath it. And there's a bed and everything there. There's usually some pretty decent loot. Let's harvest some things. That way we have some cloth. I need to check on my bandage situation. See that I've got enough. Do I have socks on? I don't have any socks on, so I know I've got a ton of socks on me. It's like this one. And one of those two. They're the same. So let's go ahead and just drop these two. These are this. Okay. Boots. How long to harvest this? Quite a long time. But let's do it, because I'd like to fix the boots at some point.
I hate being cold.
Oh, why am I so cold? Because I don't got any pants. Let's warm up. And then let's see what the situation is. Situation is outside. Not a whole lot better. Let's grab that accelerant too. I don't know. I think I have a bottle, but it's always good to have because that could come in a huge. Could be super handy. The situation calls for it. How much cloth am I carrying? I have 8. That's plenty. Let's. Oh no! What am I doing? How do you harvest cloth? What does it become? Just straight to bandages? Yeah. That's weird. Okay, let's make a couple bandages. I think we might have 1 or 2, but I like to keep stocked in them, as you all know. So I have 3 leather. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff. I'm gonna drop a couple pairs of driving gloves. I'm gonna keep 1 just in case I need a little bit more leather. I'll drop that. Let's go ahead and drop all the boots we're not wearing. Drop that because it's ruined. What's better, the hoodie or that shirt? The hoodie. So let's drop that. And yeah, so we're gonna keep an extra pair of gloves for the leather. Is there anything else tools wise? Okay, I only need 1 bedroll, so let's drop the worst one. I don't need 2 pry bars. Other than that, I probably don't need that many sewing kits, but they don't weigh much at all. So, what am I doing on weight? I'm underweight. I have like 8 pounds of fir wood right now, but it's okay. And then let's drink, finish off the sodas. Man, I forget that I get so cold out here. Oh, there's a knife stuck into the wall right there. I don't know that I've ever noticed that before.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
Let's make a move. I know that I'm cold, but I don't really want to spend the time to wait here. And I don't know what difficulty we're playing on, but it's been pretty forgiving. I can definitely recover. Not like the Dead Man Challenge or As the Dead Sleep. Put a couple videos out on those than the last couple days. So if you haven't seen those, check them out. But yeah, basically you don't recover at all. All right, he's right there. Let's go for it. Why not? Did I load this thing? To double check. All right, did he just... Of course he alerts to me right away. I'm gonna try and make it to that car. Of course, I'm cold. Sometimes, like, I don't know if it was this series and one of the other episodes, I figured out I could look behind me if I had the flare gun out. Doesn't seem to want to work now. I don't know if that was just a random occurrence. All right, let's do it. Can I sleep for a little while? That still won't put me above. Yeah, that was probably a bad idea, but we should still be okay. We're just, I think, really making a lesser chance that we would survive a bear attack. All right. Gosh. Gosh dang it. Let me go, buddy. I don't want to do this anymore. Go. Let's get to the top of this little ridge and then we'll quit running so we can recover some stamina to get up the rope. And if I gotta fire again, I will. I don't want to, but as I've said, I'm trying to get through this thing. In the last playthrough, I actually didn't get out. I got out of Pleasant Valley with 1 flare round left, so I feel a little bit more relaxed about using them than I did in the last playthrough you guys got to see. Yeah, that worked. That was plenty. And we will wait down by the rope unless he comes in quick. I'm just going to try and recover a little more stamina first before we start it up there, because that would be terrible. How am I doing weight? Alright, I'm good on weight. Alright, so here's the funny story. And I don't know if it's funny, it's kind of silly, but and the playthrough that I did that I ended up without some of the footage, I basically kind of did the same thing where I was just basically trying to beat the bear over here, get up the rope so I could leave him behind. And I forgot to kind of do some inventory and drop the supplies and things I didn't need. So like I get to the rope and I'm like mashing the button, just absolutely trying to get up and climb. And it hits me with that warning, like too encumbered to climb, or you can't climb when you're encumbered. And I'm just like, oh no. So then I desperately start trying to drop anything I can to get up the rope. I had dropped like my water pot. I had dropped I think maybe a can or 2 of food. Like I was just anything I saw as quick. And I needed like 4 or 5 pounds, I think, so it wasn't even a huge amount, but it was just like he was probably 15-20 meters from me when I realized it. God, that same thing happened to me last time too. I didn't like it. I climbed up that rope to get away from him, but he still got up here somehow. So we might have to fire again. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, and it didn't work. He got me at the bottom of the rope because I couldn't climb away, and yeah, I felt like a big doofus afterwards. But live and learn. So I still made it. I didn't die there. I was actually surprisingly still in good enough condition that I was able to, you know, get up and put on a bandage and climb up the rope and get away, and then get over here to Signal Hill before he had any say about it. But then the other funny part is, you know, I'm always ranting and raving, and I had ranted and raved in that video that I needed to make sure that I had enough medical supplies like antiseptic and things. And so I was like, all right, the first thing I need to do when I get inside the building is put on the old man's beard and kill the infection so I don't get, you know, sick and start to die. And what did I forget to do? Put on the old man beard. So I, ooh, a bonus. Extra flare shell, that's huge. So happy to have found that. But yeah, so just some silly mistakes on my part. New peanut butter. Cargo pants, they're pretty ragged, but we don't have any pants, so we'll take them. And in that one, I think, hit the bear directly with the flare for the first time, and it stuck to him. So he was running around, and it was dark out. Maybe I'll put a screenshot of it or something at some point, but he was out running around through the dark in the night with a flare stuck to him. So he was just like this big glowing bear. It was pretty funny. It didn't do anything extra. I was like, oh, well, maybe since I hit him, it'll keep him at bay for the whole time that the flare burns, which is of course quite longer than, you know, what it is that the regular flare scares them off. But no, so he started coming back at me, and he was like, you know, still basically on fire. So not only am I being chased by a giant maniacal bear, he's on fire the whole time. Maybe I'll edit like the last just a part of that. That's huge that we found that. I'll edit maybe a chunk of that like onto the end of this episode or something. It was pretty funny. Looking back, it was pretty funny. At the time, I was like, what in the world? Alright, so I'm just looting this place up. Seeing what I can find. Got some pretty good clothing. Snow pants we'll put on. Those are 61%. It's not terrible. 63. It's not terrible. It's not great. We are going to throw this guy on. Which is warmer between the two? The wool shirt. So we'll put on this. And let's see, I should probably hang out here for a while at least. Okay, don't need that. I took the fishing tackle. I don't really anticipate on fishing, but you never know. There's that some socks down there. What kind of shape are they in? Not great, but let's still see if they're warmer than the sport socks we have on. Yeah, they're better. So let's... How long to harvest? Let's harvest those for the cloth. And then let's maybe try and repair a thing or two really quick. And maybe go to bed. So focus. Let's get this guy. So we'll repair him first. 45 minutes. Hope we have some good luck. We're good. And let's do the pants as well. So those are the two warmest items that we've got. Alright. So what else? Did I... Oops. Oh, I just dropped it. That's fine. I don't need it. What else can we repair? Let's repair the boots. I've been saying I was going to do that. And I need to drink water in a bad kind of way. Of course, I'm going to hit the sodas first. It's just kind of my philosophy. I like to get rid of those first because I feel like they're pretty heavy for what they offer. They're each a little over half a pound. Not that water's much lighter, but someone's probably done the the math and figured out what the actual best strategy is there, but I have not, and so I just kind of operate off the feeling that those are heavier, but I don't know that for sure. So I'm tempted to move on and make a go for the cave, which is now like roughly that direction. But our condition is so low right now that if we did get attacked while we were out there, we wouldn't survive. We would definitely die. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here, and we will just kind of see about moving out in the morning. So let's go ahead and sleep, and let's just do a solid 8 hours, and hopefully get some condition back. And you know what, we're probably pushing pretty close to where I need to cut off for an episode, so let's go ahead and we'll rest and get up, and then I'll probably roll out of here at the beginning of the next episode. But appreciate you tuning into the episode. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll plan to catch up with you all next time.